Hey,
I have this great story to tell
Hey.
you. What?
yeah. Hey, man, can I just ask you to pause for just a moment?
Fine.
It's New Computer Day! Yay! And it's also the Random Kristian Show because it's a little past 4 in the Central Time Zone. And so that means we're live on Friday here on the old interweb.
We made it.
Yes, YouTube, Facebook. No, not TikTok, because for some reason they decided we're not good enough, at least for the next 3 hours.
We're too old for TikTok anyway.
I know we're not tickety-talkety people.
Right.
We're really not. And,
No.
For good reason, probably.
Yeah. I mean, we're staying in the Instagram phase, like we're still there, but
yeah,
give us another year, we'll be out of that one as well.
Probably, yeah, I'll probably feel it. I don't understand the Insta thing, McGoober.
Right. Hey, stand strong on Facebook.
Right, yeah. And YouTube. Hey, we now and in TikTok's defense, we've gotten some great guests from
That is
TikTok.
very true.
So let's not poo-poo that. But we have an amazing guest today, Miss Satori Shakoor. We'll just call her the femme fatale of it all. This lady has literally done so much. She's performed with George Clinton, Parliament, the old P-Funk. She's acted in movies. She's she's done comedy and some of the great comedy troupes out there, improv troupes and whatnot. I was very, very excited to get her on. So, of course, new computer. We had everything fairly figured out yesterday, and then everything went to crap. So we apologize for the delays, but she's been very patient with us. And all right, so we got a few things to get through real quick. And first order of business, we have some exciting news. Run to Stop It is back in town. We've mentioned it a few times. It's not back in town, but it's we're doing the big drive again. And Run to Stop It is we've actually had as we were talking about it, we had someone say that they wanted to do a matching donation. Now, this is where they put up X amount of money. If we, as our listeners and everybody else, we raise enough money to match theirs, it's $300. If we can match $300, then we get to give $600 total to Run to Stop It. Now, Run to Stop It. Yeah, if you don't know, Run to Stop It. It helps the Stop Trafficking Project, Exodus Cry, which was Benji Nolo here just a few weeks ago, and then the Relentless Pursuit. It was about what, a year and a half, 2 years ago,
something like that.
Yeah, a couple of years ago, we had Lee Thompson on from Relentless Pursuit. All these are about stopping sex trafficking, helping kids avoid it, and human trafficking, I guess we should call it, because it's not just kids, but still.
Right.
And then Relentless Pursuit is about stopping. They are like the people that go out and help stop it and bring people in off the streets, help them. Just amazing foundations,
an incredible cause, and a lot of really good people doing a lot of really great work.
Yeah, and so Run to Stop It does not collect one penny. We collect the money, or they collect the money, and then they give it straight to these people. They don't keep any tax parts. There's no processing fees. There's nothing. It goes straight to these people to help fund them. And Russ Tuttle will be on the show here in about a month. Right, we're about a month away from him.
About a month away.
October 10th, I believe, is when he's coming on, and he's with the Stop Trafficking Project. Some of the stuff he's going to tell us about is just absolutely incredible. What he's been able to accomplish, traveling around the U.S., going into Washington D.C., bringing awareness to Congress, and Congress working with him to back it up. So we will have we're going to have Pastor Jonathan O'Reilly from the Rock of KC, who is one of the big organizers of the Run to Stop It program. He will be with us. He's going to give us a little video clip to explain how you can donate to their site. And then it will, there'll be a place where you can do all that. And you type in TRKS. That way they know it's from us. And then they'll be like, okay, you have X amount of dollars. You're almost to the $300 mark. You've exceeded the $300 mark. Okay, so look, praying we do that. That would be absolutely awesome, you guys. So just keep listening. Watch the Facebook and YouTube and all that. We will post it on there and Instagram as well. Just an amazing, great cause. And we tried this a few years ago. Didn't have too much success, but I got faith. We've got a lot more people now watching and listening to the show. So thank you all for that, by the way. All right. So that being said, what else do we oh, the Red Letter Awards are coming up.
That's true.
You know what those are about? They're faith-based award shows. That's what it is. It's September 13th down in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, and which is just like right outside of Nashville at the Tuttle Theater, Tuttle Theater, right? I'm pretty sure.
Think so.
Tucker Theater. I've got Russ Tuttle on my mind. Tucker Theater. It will be on September 13th. Starts at 6:00. We will not be able to be there, but we are up for Podcast of the Year. Very excited. We're one of the top 5. And we will have actually Colonel James Neil Broaddus of the Advisor Facebook group page, who
will be there in our place.
Talent. Yeah, he will be in our place and he will be representing us. So if you guys are near the area, go check it out. It's $45 a ticket. Can't beat it. A good time for all is what, especially if we win, we're going to have some good.
You get to hang with the Colonel.
Huh?
And you get to hang with the Colonel.
Well, that's true. The Colonel, the Mr. Colonel,
right?
To most of us. Well, to me and Andy, it's Sir Colonel, but we'll let it go at that. All right. And at the end of the show, look what I got, Andrew.
Oh, nice. Hey, I have those too.
Oh, is that what you have?
That is what I have. I have.
Oh,
so I have this as well. The loaded nachos.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you had.
Well, I also have holiday stuffing.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah. We'll do a little taste test at the end of the show.
At the end of the show, because God knows Miss Satori has been more than patient enough with us. So that being said, there are 9 reasons why we shouldn't just jump right into it, or
no. There are no reasons. There's only one reason, because she's so cool.
Because she's so cool and so patient and very exciting. Well, speaking of cool, patient, and exciting, you know what's more exciting than it's not really that exciting, but
no.
What's more delicious? It's Mrs. A's famous salsa buena. Yeah.
Now in 150 Save Mart stores.
That's hello. Hello. Ding ding. There we are. Yes, Mrs. A's famous salsa buena, from the Pacific coast all the way to the Rocky Mountains. You can find it in between and all around. And it's at your favorite store in the refrigerated section. There are 3, count them, 3 amazing flavors with 2 soon to be added. But what are the first 3 flavors that we want to talk about, Andrew?
You know me, I love to talk about the medium. It's my favorite.
It is. It's the basis. It's the basis of what everything's built off of.
Very true. Yeah. And then what's your favorite, though?
And my favorite is, of course, the salsa verde.
Yeah.
Because it's, spicy and saucy, just like I am. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Okay, I'll stop. And then, of course, we have the hot, which it's got a kick. I'm gonna
Yeah.
tell you, it's got a little something to it, but it's not like, oh my god,
Right. Yeah. It doesn't completely ruin your night.
no.
like
And
like some of those hot salsas do.
yeah,
This no, it really is just the right amount of spice to call it hot, but it's not overpowering in any way, shape, or form.
absolutely. And there is no onion. So
Right?
you
Yeah.
can munch this and have a nice conversation with someone up close in your face,
And they're just gonna
so
smell great salsa coming out
and
of your
they are, and it's gonna
right.
make them hungry, and then they'll get out of your face and go eat some salsas. So, check it out. Like again, it's in the refrigerated section at your store. Again, 150 Save Mart.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Save Mart stores. Yeah.
Save Mart stores, and then and those are from the Pacific Coast to the Rocky Mountains.
Yeah.
Anywhere in there, you'll find them. If you're wondering what exact store around you has it, go to mrsafamous.com, mrsafamous.com, and you'll find a whole listing of stores in your areas and states. If you can't find it in your store, go up to the manager of the store, give him a big hug, high five him, and then smack him upside the head and say, "Why are we not carrying Mrs. A's famous salsa buena? It has 3 amazing, delicious flavors, and you're falling behind the times." I'm
The
telling
Random
you right
Kristian
now.
Show does not condone violence against store managers.
I said hug and high five.
Yeah, but then you said get in the
It's
face.
a love-hate thing. It's fine. No, and the great thing about it is most of these guys will be like, really, and they may have already been addressed
True.
because she's
True.
out there pushing it across, and
Yeah.
hopefully we'll be coming to the central time zone soon.
Soon.
But anyway, so make sure you check out, plus all the famous recipes that she's been cooking on the show when she comes on are in there, so you can check it out and get some swag. She's got all sorts of shirts and hats and fun, cool, and probably a frisbee or yo-yo, who knows. But it's all there. mrsafamous.com. Find it, get it, enjoy these delicious salsas, because nothing says a good time like Mrs. A's famous salsa buena. Boom. Oh yeah, and she's got 2 new flavors coming out. Pineapple mango
Right. What I'm
and
looking for.
red delicious.
You remembered. Good job.
I remembered what's up. Bruh. There. So, nailed that. Hashtag boom. Is
Yeah, you screwed that up big time.
now it's way outdated, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's like
let's
way
never
90s.
let's never do hashtags again.
Okay. No more hashtags and no more DJ air horn.
Oh, that's right. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Wait.
The following podcast is a DJ Air Horn soundbite free podcast.
We needed that disclaimer, didn't we?
Yeah.
I mean, every podcast you hear nowadays is just
Has it.
wah, wah, wah.
Yeah.
But you know what they don't have?
What?
An amazingly talented singer, actress, comedian, writer. Let's just call her a pure genius of talent.
I think that's an accurate description.
An amazingly creative woman. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the show, Miss Satori Shakoor. Hello, Satori. How are you?
Hello, it's Satori.
So I did screw that up.
And of course, after your opening, I'm ravenous.
Right. Yeah.
I was hungry before, but now I'm
Right. Yeah. We start talking about salsa. We get hungry. She'll do shows with us and she'll cook. And obviously we're not there. And Kristian and I are we go nuts when she does the cooking.
It's not a good thing. We get all whiny and like, I know, I got so hungry. But anyway, that's okay. No, we love you, Mrs. A.
Yes.
But we love Satori because Satori's right here, right now, and we need to. We had you scheduled a while back, and then we had some mishaps, but everything's all better now. You look great, and I'm hoping you're feeling well. All right, so we're here. We've done it. We've accomplished this, Satori, and we made it through the technical part of the show.
Yeah.
So we're good. Thank you so much again for being patient.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
All right, so let's go through this because I mean, my goodness,
You have quite the resume.
I mean, we've had some people on with some experience in life and all these. I mean, very talented, but oh my! I mean, it's like the more I kept digging into you, I was like, okay, this isn't stopping. What else? I mean, oh, by the way, she also built the Golden Gate Bridge and designed a space station, and it's like, my goodness, Satori. Wrote all the famous tragedies. It wasn't Shakespeare, but all right. So let's start off with well, one of the main things, and I know you are very proud of this. We'll go back towards the beginning here, working with George Clinton and Parliament P Funk. All right, Bootsy Collins, just amazing, amazing. How did you get into that? Just real quick. I'm not going to dwell on it too much.
Well, my friend, longtime friend, Overton Lloyd, I'd known him since I was 15. We both were living in New York. He was pursuing being an artist, and he very talented, did the album covers. And he told me about an audition that they were having in Detroit, where we're both from.
Okay.
And so I went back there, I auditioned, and a week later I was on stage in Pittsburgh,
Wow.
Pennsylvania, in front of 10,000 people.
Oh my gosh.
And it went from there.
Wow.
Yeah.
And yeah, you were one of the brides of Funkenstein.
Yeah.
Geez. Oh wow. That's just so amazing. I mean, I remember the first time I heard Parliament back in the days, I was like, what is this? And I was very much into some soul and all that stuff back in the day when I was a little kid, because that's what was playing on the radio when we go work. Anyway, long story
Well, it
short.
was very appealing to me because it was very theatrical. We wore costumes. There were set pieces. There were,
It was a huge production.
The Parliament part of the production was huge. Funkadelic, when we went out as Funkadelic, it was more scaled back.
Right.
But all of the guys, they were characters. They had characters that they played up on stage, as well as their instruments. And I considered all of them a genius in their own way, from Juilliard trained to backwoods Georgia guitar Mary Scheider. Okay.
And now you're originally from the South, is that correct?
No, I'm from Detroit, Michigan.
You are from Detroit, but you have family from the South, because you reference it quite a bit.
Well, my mother is from Mississippi.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, my mom's from Arkansas.
Being a storyteller, I come from a long line of storytellers from the Alabama, Mississippi, Jim Crow South.
Yes, ma'am. All right. So now let's move forward. You started acting, correct? After you moved from there, and
I always wanted to act.
That's been your big passion.
Well, I started out as a violinist. When I got to high school, I saw Lysistrata, and sitting in the audience and looking at the stage, I liked the world of the stage better than my seat in the audience. So the next audition for the stage was The King and I. And I auditioned, I guess, for The Princess, and they laughed, and I made that mean you can't act. So I focused just on music and singing. And being from Motown, Detroit, I quickly was in a 3-girl group with Martha Reeves' baby sister. And by the time I got to college, I majored in voice, and I just wanted to be a star. So I moved to New York, and I already told you that story. And so basically I've done as much as you've seen that I've done is because I've followed my passion and my heart. And I've done what I wanted to do despite all of the caution, and my mother, being a woman from another era, she always thought that I should get a job. You should get a job and support yourself. How you gonna make it out here? How you know you good? I didn't know whether I was good or bad. I just knew that this was something I wanted to do. And when I tried to do it, I was doing it. So,
Right.
so I naturally, you just keep going and the development happens. And so here we go. You know, I
Yeah.
got, I started acting became a passion. Stand-up comedy became a passion. I was always a writer,
Right.
Right.
but storytelling is the foundation of all of the things that I have done
Yeah. And
and continue to do.
now and yeah, you mentioned well, I'll get into the comedy thing here in a minute because I was like, wow. That is super cool. Okay, I'm gonna jump into the meat of this real quick, but I did have one question because you said you were followed your passion, and I get that. Trust me, I wanted to be a radio DJ growing up. And my dad grew up in transportation. My grandfather was in transportation. My grandfather before him, anyway. And he's like, you can't do that. You can't. I mean, that's all I ever heard. You can't do it. You can't do it. Then one day I was working for him and I said, I had the opportunity to become a radio DJ at a college radio station. So I quit. And I was
Okay.
told I was an idiot and many other different words. Uh 11 years after that, I had a top rated radio show anyway. But do you now kids nowadays, do you think it's like way harder for them to be able to follow their passion because it's not as easy, I think, or as open nowadays as it was well back in my day, but I know you've been a little more experienced than I have. What do you think do you think it's a little bit easier or harder nowadays?
Yeah, it's much easier.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Because of all the social media
Yeah,
and
the social media, the the ways you can get your voice heard out there.
right.
Right.
There are a lot of, I mean, as a comedian, developing myself as a comedian, along with other comedians in Los Angeles, you had to hit the stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had to be in front of an audience,
And
and
like
you,
3 shows a night, at different
yeah,
places.
you had anywhere two were gathered. That was your audience.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and everybody had a goal. And now you can get on YouTube and do skits and
True.
get a Netflix special,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
right.
That's true.
then you tour later. You
Right.
find out what you're made of in front of an audience later. But yeah, there are more opportunities, I think, because you can self promote, you can do all the things. As I was coming up, being a Black female, there weren't a lot of opportunities for me.
Yeah.
Although being a Black female, that's the way the world was or
Right.
seemed. So having passion, having a thirst for what it was that I wanted to do, I had to create the
Yeah.
opportunity. So I would produce my own shows so that I could do what it was that I wanted to do
Okay.
and showcase myself and fulfill on what I wanted to do. So when I was in Toronto and I wanted to produce one play, not me produce it necessarily, but have it produced by one of the mini theaters in Toronto. And
Mhm.
every theater I went to said, oh, it wasn't in my mandate. We did a play reading. It was very successful. And then I learned, oh, they're only going to take one Black play. And I'm like, why?
What?
Yeah.
That's just how it is.
Wow.
So I thought, well, it'll be easier to found a theater company than to try to get one play produced, and that's
Right.
how Obsidian Theater Company came about. Been in existence now for 25 years. It's Canada's leading diverse theater company
Right.
in the country. And then coming back here to Detroit, I having matured and developed and really taking stock of my life, it was like I've done so much that I've wanted to do. And my mother and my son had passed within 9 months of each
Oh
other.
no.
And I
Oh.
found that storytelling with the moth was really healing me. And
Yeah.
so I thought, well, if I created my own platform, the Secret Society of Twisted Storytellers, could it heal the city of Detroit? And so I created that platform, and it's been in existence now for 14 years.
Yeah.
And then I said, oh, you know what? So that serves the city of Detroit, and then I had to teach people how to tell their own stories, because although everyone has a great story that will make a difference in somebody else's life, they do not know how to convey that story. They don't know how to tell it in a way that really moves. There's a lot of extra stuff in there. They just
Oh
don't know.
yeah.
So I started to teach the storytellers, and that led to facilitating workshops, government contracts,
Wow.
corporations, businesses, universities, faith-based organizations. So my whole life is storytelling now. And then I decided, okay, I want to make a film. I never made a film before, but I filmed my own one-woman show, a stand-up storytelling concert film called
Yes. I'd
Confessions.
love that.
And we have the trailer for that.
Did you
here.
watch the film?
We did not get a chance to watch the film yet.
Okay.
But it is available on Google, Amazon Prime, and Apple TV. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
But
And
let's.
it's storytelling.
Yeah.
It incorporates everything that I do: sing, narrative storytelling, the whole nine. You
well,
know.
and you also do a lot of workshops, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, and well, I want to get to that, but I first off the the twisted. I
The
want to make
Secret Society
Secret Society of
of
Twisted
Twisted
Storytelling.
Storytellers. Yes.
How did you even come up with that? Is such a great name.
It was the
for-
title of a short story I'd written some years ago,
Oh,
and I
Oh
wrote
wow!
and I wrote the short story because the story that I really wanted to tell was so blasphemous that I had to create a story for that story to live inside.
oh wow. Okay.
You had to be extra creative
Yeah, I
and
did.
and a little sly at the same time.
I did.
Oh, that is awesome. Okay, so and that's going to lead us into yes, your which again another fantastic title, The Confessions of a Menopausal Femme Fatale, which sounds kind of like a spy movie in a way. You know? But it's
Kind of like a spy movie.
well, and as a man, as we talked a little bit yesterday, dealing with a woman that's my wife going through menopause, and I have sisters and stuff like that, and my mom. I lived with my mom for a little while she was going through it, and yeah, I learned a lot. I'm still learning, but this isn't just about the whole menopause. This is a lot about just your life. It's almost an
It's my
autobiography.
life. Yeah, it's just my story.
Yes,
And
and
as I began to write my story to perform, I realized that it's bigger than just menopause.
yeah,
It's a whole journey of what it is to be a woman, to be female, to have this hormonal journey inside of a system of patriarchy.
yeah,
And you can't just be a woman. You have to be a woman and perform and hide and not talk about the things that may make men uncomfortable. So you can't
hmm
talk about your periods. You got to hide that.
Yeah.
Okay. You're shamed around it. You know, if a
Yeah.
girl came on her period in art class and made a spot on the chair or the back of her dress,
oh yeah,
so I began to be very rebellious against that. I worked in corporate America, and instead of hiding my tampon in my purse, with like it was the code to the nuclear bomb,
Right.
I just walked through the space to the ladies' room with it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And as a Black woman, I used to drink their coffee. They used to have their breakfast. I would eat watermelon. Anything to break the taboos and myths
Sure.
and all of the rules about what it is to be female and Black and all the rest of the constraints. And so that's just how I use my art. Then I became a mother, and there's something women don't talk about, which is postpartum depression.
Yes.
Many women go through this. It's
Mm,
scary. It's frightening. And we don't talk about it because we're held to the standard of perfect mother
right.
and
Yeah.
Or
nurse.
well, and guys don't get it. They're like, I mean, again, I grew up in a female family. I was the only boy, three sisters. Witnessed a lot of childbirthing, and I can say, if it were to men, there'd be no more babies. There'd be no more people at all because I've seen what y'all gone through, and no, thank you, and dealt with the postpartum, and that is it can be very devastating for a woman.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. And if
So
you watch my film, you'll see uh, how I move through the storytelling
yeah,
stages. And then you get to perimenopause, which kind of feels like it sneaks up on you because there are very few certified menopause doctors. People don't talk about it. It's not, although there are 1 billion menopausal women on the planet, and
yeah,
it's the largest demographic in the United States, it is not a priority in terms of health issues.
Yeah.
And it can affect you with breast cancer, cardiovascular issues. And you have all of these women, half the demographic of the United States, who are misdiagnosed,
Mm-hmm.
who are who don't even know that they're going through this. And
right,
then you don't have anybody coming who's older that can share with you what you're going through. So
Yeah.
you're kind of left in the dark, which is why I decided to release this money. I released this movie, which I paid for through fundraising in my pocket. Okay.
wow,
So
Yeah.
it's really incredible that that literally you paved your own path to success. And
it's
I mean, is you know, at the end of the day, really, like, you really have yourself to thank for what you've done, right?
I
Uh,
have I have myself to thank, but I could not have done it without many people and a lot of support. Uh,
yeah, I,
don't I don't even the only thing is I often tell people my superpower is impatience
right.
because
Yep.
once I see it in my head, I want to see it in the world.
Right.
And so I don't have time to beg you and wait for yes and, to try to change your mind about maybe and da da da
Right.
da. So it's like, what's next? What's
right.
Yeah.
next? What's next? And
So
then
is that,
before you know it, there you are.
yeah.
You
So
put it in the world.
is that immediately where you start now? It's like, okay, so now I want to make a movie. I'm starting. I am producer. I'm running through this.
No,
How do I get
no,
started?
it
No.
develops.
Yeah. Okay.
Like I made a promise to my younger perimenopausal self
Yeah.
that I would write about this when I
Right.
got on the other side. So when
Got
I
it.
got on the other side, I started to write about it and saw that it was bigger than just menopause.
Right.
So, and then when I began to write about it, and I saw, oh, this is a play, this is a performance piece. I realized as a theater professional, I can't do this show 8 shows a week. This is emotionally exhausting. It's a roller coaster of emotion. I can't so, oh, I could make a film. It'll live forever. People all
Right.
over the world can watch it whenever they want to. And then, oh my God, well, who am I going to get to film it? And so I didn't know any. So I found Black Pepper Studios, Jonathan Jewel Chatton, great editor, great director. And at the time, Detroit Public Theater had a program, and they would just give their theater and some of the technical people to certain artists. And I
Oh,
was
that's
lucky
great.
enough to benefit from that.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so I filmed it over 3 days in front of a live, packed audience. And it took 2 years to, post production,
Yeah.
find a distributor,
Right.
and put it out.
Yeah.
So it happened in stages where I began to see, okay, I have to be responsible for this this leg of the journey. Oh,
Right.
now I'm responsible for this leg of the journey. Oh, what's that called? Oh, that's called executive producer. Oh,
Okay.
and suddenly there you are.
There's another check on the mark there.
Let's watch the trailer.
Excuse me. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
let's show the trailer.
Show the trailer, and we'll discuss.
If you're menopausal, say hot. Ooh. Sex is getting predictable anyway. Always ending in a big, fat, sloppy sneeze. Then what? Next thing I know, I'm cooking, cleaning, babysitting 4 of his kids from 2 previous marriages, shopping with the other baby mamas at the food co-op. Talking about he wants 12 kids. He's like, well, I'm thinking about getting a couple more wives. I'm like, I'm the one that need a couple more wives. Woo! Is it hot in here? Or is it just me? You leave him with your mother, my mother. You barely touch your own son. The doctor on the panel says that postpartum depression could be treated. I'm one of the brides of Funkenstein. I sang with Parliament-Funkadelic. I was there.
Yes. Just back up. Wow. And the great thing about this is you mix so much different forms of media into your show. You sing, and you throw the comedy out there, and then I mean you also have your the very serious moments. I think it was great. I've watched that trailer, but I've watched a few other clips that you have out there, and just absolutely amazing. And I'm going to be watching it with my wife this weekend.
Good. Let me know what you think.
Yeah. Oh no, I know I'm gonna dig it because I was already laughing through all this stuff earlier. And but I also, again, I get it, because again, she's going through some of this stuff. My mom, so, and it's opened my eyes a lot to a lot of things too that you don't always easily discuss.
Right.
And as a man with a woman and stuff like that, even though I mean I know we're supposed to, and me and my wife have great communication, for the most part. Sometimes I'm a guy, so I'm a little thick,
Well, I think it's important that we talk about these things. Here in Michigan, Governor Whitmer and the Michigan Women's Commission, which I work with, in fact, they're doing a rollout of the film in October with ARP, but they're going across Michigan, holding panels with menopause doctors, psychologists, all kinds of people to get women's questions answered, because the governor and the Michigan Women's Commission want to set the tone for other states to do the same, get legislation, get health care, because there's no health insurance. And all these women are going through these issues. Women wait for a year to see a menopause doctor. But if we can understand what's happening to us at this time of life, we can be responsible. We can communicate to our husbands, our significant others, our children, our co-workers, our employers, our employees, and help and bring them in as support. Rather than, I don't know what's happening with me. All I know is I want a divorce.
But I love you.
I'm hot. I'm throwing the blankets off, but I'm cold. It's 0 degrees outside. But I'm hot. And go in the other room. And no one knows, like, what's happening? She's turning into some other thing.
Yeah.
Give me some ice water. Now I want some hot tea.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
mood swings.
Oh,
it's very disturbing and unsettling when you don't know, especially you get to be 45, 50 years old, and you've learned, you think you know who you are.
Yeah.
And then all of these things start happening to you, and you realize, I don't know who the hell I am.
Yeah.
Who am I here? So I think it's great to ask that question at different stages of life. Who am I? So we can create ourselves again, reinvent ourselves, revisit stories that stop us and hold us back and constrain us in our lives. Responsibility it's not a burden. It's not blaming somebody else. It's not taking credit. It's simply standing where you are and owning and taking a stand for whatever it is.
Right.
So I'm
Absolutely.
taking a stand that women all over the world become aware and have the world open up to the fact that if you are lucky to live this long, it should be celebrated. It should be a rite of
Yeah.
passage. We should know as much as possible about it. And we have a huge community and we need to join life because billions of dollars are being lost in the workplace because women are quitting their jobs. They're not showing up because either they're going through depression or they are suffering from cramps or other things associated with this
Yeah,
state.
huge changes
Billions of
there.
dollars are being lost just because women aren't able to be productive in the workplace.
Yeah.
So
So
yeah.
so through the release of this film, have people come to you now and just said thank you for bringing this to light? Like,
Yes.
is
The
there one?
reviews are amazing. From
Yeah.
professional reviewers on Rotten Tomatoes to women who have seen it and men who have seen it. One woman, couple women have said, I try to get my husband to watch movies with me and he won't. But so I talked him into watching this one, and I would look over at him every once in a while because usually he'll fall asleep or be on his social media. And she said she'd look over there and he was engaged and he
Yeah.
watched it all the way through. And although she might have fallen asleep a couple of times,
The roles reversed.
yeah,
That's right.
yeah, or men were saying this is for us too, because I
Yeah.
don't just talk about menopause. I talk about sexuality,
Yeah.
Yeah.
sex, and what sex might be for a woman perspective, what sex seems like it is from a male. And so there's
Yeah.
so many things women don't talk about. We don't
Yeah.
talk about the quality of our sex lives. We don't let men know,
And just
what
just waiting for
makes
the
us.
big sneeze.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And men, so I think it honors men, it does men justice and ourselves justice to really and men too to educate each other about what brings us joy.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Instead of just making assumptions or, just, you know, being criticized, in pool halls or something, or
Right.
my wife, she just lays there. She doesn't have.
Well, and real quick, let me for all the people listening on the audio version of this, we have the amazing Satori Shakoor with us, actress, comedian, writer. She's done it, and we're talking about also her. I guess what was the best way to describe it? Where do
It's
I
a
put this?
stand-up storytelling concert film.
Yes, thank you. And it is a perfect way to describe what this movie is because you've got a little mix of everything. And again, it's kind of autobiographical, but I love the way that you handle the subject because it is a story, but you handle with all these awkward moments and awkward things to talk about, and you make it so relatable
Yeah.
and so easy to understand. Again, just from some of the clips I've watched, I was like, that's a really good way of putting that. I mean, because I've been through some of this, and just to hear you talking about it, and I think that that's great. That this guy, he was like, he's taking notes.
Yeah.
He's like, now that makes, the one over there asleep, that makes sense now because of what she was going through. And you probably opened up a lot of dialogue for that couple. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That they didn't think of even having, at that point. So now they're like, okay, let's talk about this. Let's figure this out.
There are so many untapped, rich conversations that husband and wives, men and women, children can have if we open up and share.
If
Yeah.
we
But
talk,
we want to
yeah,
hide and be perfect. As parents, we don't want to be we don't want to be vulnerable to our children. We
Right.
want to be, we want to occur a certain way, their status.
Right.
Right. Well,
So it was wonderful when I discovered at 40 years old that I could be friends with my mother, that I
Yeah.
didn't have to assume the daughter role for the rest of my life because we could have a better relationship as two women who were friends who happened to be mother and daughter. And
Right.
that was so wonderful to discover. It's so wonderful to discover with my husband. I can talk about anything with him and feel natural.
Yeah.
And so so it opens up the opportunities for all these avenues because a lot of times people think their marriages are over or their
Yeah.
friendships are over because there's nothing left to say when there's a whole universe of things to
Oh
share.
yeah.
But,
Yeah.
but I have rules, about what I can talk about. And if I talk about that, she won't respect me. If I talk about that, he won't love me. Or if I share about this, I mean, take the risk. Go,
Yeah.
if you're going to breathe every day,
Right.
breathe into your 80s and 90s. And some people breathe into their hundreds. Live, be
yeah.
alive in that breathing.
Bing bing right there, nailed it. Now and I love the fact that you said, you're a friend with your mom, but you're also a mother and daughter. You still have the mother-daughter relationship.
Yeah,
You're
respect.
you're not thank you. Right, that's what I was leading up to. You
Mhm.
still have respect for her. She respects you as an older woman now, but
Mhm.
you're still her daughter,
Yeah.
and I'm sure there's still that now young lady. You get that every now and then or whatever, but
Well,
and
my mother has since passed away, but before
well,
she passed away, we had this relationship where of course, she was always going to have more wisdom than
right,
me. There were things that I knew that she did not know because I came through a different time. My
right.
mother was my mother was raising me to survive Jim Crow, but I was living into women's rights, civil rights, voting rights, full self. So everything that was scaring her as someone from Mississippi uh, was the wide world of opportunity and joy for me.
Right.
So I had to wean her, take off the tentacles. No,
Yeah,
ma, it's a different world for me.
yeah,
Same thing with my granddaughter. I
Yeah.
have to listen to her tell me about the world she's living in and the kinds of relationships that she has to navigate and the kind of things that she's afraid of and the kinds of things she don't even think about. I'm an artist.
Yeah.
I'm a songwriter and that's it. And so okay, I'm not going to tell you to do anything other than that, because you can do it. You can do whatever it is that you commit to doing.
all right. Okay, and Satori, now, for those watching, we've got the crawler going up where you can find your movie, Confessions of a Menopausal Femme Fatale. You can go to Amazon Prime, Apple Plus, or Google Play. Find it all right there.
Yeah.
And if you want more about Satori, go to satorishakoor.com. And she's got an amazing website, very informative. You talk about your workshops on there, which I think is great too. And now your workshops and the I'm going to say it wrong again. I don't want to. The Secret Society of Twisted Storytellers. Okay,
Yes.
you have used this in many different fashions to help people. You even took it out of the U.S., I believe, and into the
Yes. Yes.
Netherlands to help
Yes.
curb racism.
Yes.
How that
One
is
a
absolutely
peacekeeper from the United Nations, because we have a YouTube channel,
right.
and so he was watching us from the Netherlands and invited us to come there and install a European version of it there because
Wow.
there were Syrian refugees, Somali refugees, and those stories. He wanted to get those stories heard and told because they weren't being told and heard.
Yeah.
And so I went there. We've had George Clinton here in the United States at the Detroit Institute of Arts, which was a historical event, totally sold out, 3 generations
Oh
of
my
audience members from blue hair young people to the blue hair old people.
Went from one spectrum of the rainbow back.
And the great late Dick Gregory,
Oh
comedians,
wow.
senators, uh, you name it. They've been on our show.
And
Rabbis, ministers, pastors, all telling their stories.
awesome. No, I think it's just absolutely amazing that opens up so many people and has come to help. I think it's probably cathartic for them as well when they're up there telling their stories, and as twisted or as crazy as they may be,
Yeah.
or not. But it's a great open venue. So again, you can go to Satori SatoriShakoor.com.
Yes.
I did a lot of drinking and drugs back in the day, so my head's a little.
Yeah,
Plus,
don't blame it on back in the day.
yeah. And now I also noted here, you actually opened up for President Obama. Is
I
this
was the
correct?
MC for the Kresge 100th celebration. And so I emceed the event, and Barack Obama was the keynote speaker for that event.
Wow.
So that was
Wow.
very, very exciting.
That is amazing.
Yeah, and all the Secret Service floating around. And
Yeah.
yeah.
They're like, watch her, she's menopausal.
Yeah.
They'll keep talking. I'm fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was an amazing event.
All right, and I'm gonna brush into. I mean, I'm not trying to downplay this, but again, you have so much that you have done, lady, and I just am so amazed and impressed with everything you've done. I mean, I'm not amazed like, oh, you can't do this. It's just wow. I mean, every time, like I said, I just kept going further. I'm like, good Lord, you got to be tired. You got to be really tired. You worked with the improv groups, the Groundlings in LA, Second City in Toronto. Hello. I mean, come on. These are
That's
amazing.
fun. It's energizing. It gives me life. I mean,
I get it.
I'm sure if you and Andy looked at all of the things that you've done, because you don't think about it, you do what you do, and then you do the next thing that you do, and then when you have to write a bio to submit to the Random Kristian Show, then you go, oh wow! Either they think I did a lot, or they're going to think I'm old.
No, we just think that you've been a busy lady.
Yeah, no, that's sweet of you to say that.
But it's all been fun.
Yeah.
It's all been
Yeah.
something that was challenging to me. And
Yeah.
I'm sure the same goes for you. You wanted to be a radio personality.
Right.
You were told that you couldn't, and you did.
And
And now you're up for an award for Best Podcast. So congratulations for that.
But what the one thing that I mean, I just is so cool about this, the Groundlings. I mean, that is, and some people that listen and watch this show, they know the Groundlings. A lot of people don't because it doesn't really click. But the Groundlings is an improv troupe in Los Angeles that so many famous actors and comedians have come out of.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's just a list. So you are in some great.
Well,
great
I took
company.
classes with them, but I actually worked with Second City Toronto. We did a totally improv soap opera.
Oh wow!
Every week we would do a new episode of the soap opera, which was a lot of fun. It was.
Oh my gosh, that had to be amazing. And again, a lot of amazing talent that has come out of Second City as well. Not just Toronto, also Chicago. My gosh. And then the acting, lady. I mean, all these movies that you've been in. Let's just tap a couple here. Batman versus Superman.
Yeah.
The Hurricane with Denzel. Hello.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, she's like one of my faves. Salvation Boulevard, Murder Among Friends. These are just a few. This lady, y'all just don't. You got to understand. This is amazing accomplishments, and that you're still standing.
if you blink, you might miss me. Except,
But you're still in it.
You're
except
still in
on
it.
except on Batman versus Superman
Yeah,
and
you.
and the Hurricane. I had, you know, I had
But
pretty good time.
great movies to have a
Oh yeah,
little
yeah, yeah,
lasting
yeah,
role in, lady.
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, I loved The Hurricane. That was that's a great movie.
Yeah.
And I want to note here you have the title of a midwife of stories and storytellers.
Mm-hmm.
That is like perfect. Did you come up with that name or did somebody come up with that name for it?
I came
Of
up with
course you did. Of course you did, Satori. Why wouldn't you? You also probably invented the word midwife. I mean, my
no, I did not. But that's what I do because people have the story and they just need someone to birth it,
yeah,
Right.
to help
and
them birth it.
you do such a great. I mean, my gosh, singer, actor, comedian, TV comedy writer. Good lord, there's just I didn't have enough
And
cue cards.
still, no one knows me.
Right.
But they
No,
know they do know you because the work you've
they know what
performed.
I've been associated with.
Right.
Right.
I mean, it really is. You just have such an amazing story, and I want everybody to please go check out Confessions of a Menopausal Femme Fatale, which again,
Yeah.
great title.
Yeah.
Apple, what
Apple
is it?
TV,
Apple
Prime
TV.
Video, and Google TV, right?
Yep.
And
Yep.
Amazon Prime Video.
Yeah.
Amazon Prime. There we go. What is next? What I mean, you're like, well, I'm gonna bring world peace and maybe build a bridge from Russia
I would
to
love to bring world peace, but I'm thinking about doing a documentary on the secret society of twisted
oh,
storytellers. We have
Oh,
that
so
would
many photos,
yeah.
so many so much video, and we have the stories after the stories after the stories for people
Right.
to tell, and where they went from there and what they did, having done having been on stage and telling their stories. Some of them have gone on to been spokespersons for PTSD, or go on to found foundations and get historical markers, or make films of their story that they told on our stage,
Yeah.
or mentorships, or there's so much value in sharing your story and sharing yourself with other people.
wow. And yeah, and you just do such a great job at it. I'm just saying. Let's I know we're starting to run a little short on time. I also want to mention here that the Gemini Award, you got best performance for a
Yeah, that's
comedy.
when I was writing for um, a, like like kind of like a Saturday Night Live. It's called Thick and Thin. So
Okay.
we were nominated for a Gemini for a piece that I wrote along with John Paul, and we perform it.
Yes.
And you can find it online. It's very funny.
The best performance and best writing. Your stand-up storytelling concert, Confessions of a Menopausal Femme Fatale by Satori Shakoor. Check it out on again all these sites. We've got also Satori Shakoor.com. You go there, you'll find links to all this. You can find links to her workshops, and basically anything you got going on, which is about everything at this point, Satori. I mean, my lord, I'm just exhausted trying to keep reading all this. You are an absolutely amazing woman, so pleasant and
Thank
so
you so much
beautiful
for
and
having
lovely.
me.
Thank you very much for being with us. Now there is one little thing that we. Yes, I knew you were going to be there. We have a little game that we like to play. That's a gentleman who lives in the rafters. This is all he lives for every week,
Okay.
and it's called Random Questions of Insanity. It's just a bunch of fun questions. There are no right or wrong answers. There's a couple wrong answers, but I think we have two base questions that I think you will be perfect for, and I would love to hear your answers. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with number one, which is, what is the best James Bond film?
Goldfinger.
Yes. Nailed that. I mean, there's
Because
really no wrong answer.
I love the soundtrack.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Shirley. Oh, yeah.
Shirley Bassey. Yeah.
Um,
Such a great song.
Now, a little sub question here. Who was the best James Bond?
Mm, I Idris Elba.
Oh,
Whenever he becomes that.
Right. There you go.
But in the meantime,
I was
Pierce
gonna say,
Brosnan.
are you directing it?
No,
You're
I'm
giving
just
us a
gonna
little
sit
insider
there.
information.
I'm just gonna drool, okay? But Pierce Bronson, if you have to.
Okay. But let's dream for a moment though. How amazing would Idris Elba be as James Bond? I could totally buy it. I could
definitely see him doing.
Yeah, and if
doing
he's
James Bond.
James Bond was a DJ.
Oh yeah.
There's another ding ding right there. Okay. All right. Second base question. What is your favorite sandwich and what all is on it?
Oh, I like chicken salad sandwich with walnuts and maybe some dried cherries.
Oh, okay. And now what kind of bread?
I like rye.
That's some savory flavors there. All right. Okay.
Toasted.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Yep. All right, Andy, go ahead.
What was your favorite toy growing up as a child?
There was a truck, and you could see me it was a fire truck, and you can see me in photos as a child hugging that truck.
Did you want to be a firewoman?
No.
Yeah.
No, just like driving the truck around.
I just liked, that. I don't know why I liked the truck. Can't remember.
I may know the answer.
I didn't like dolls. Dolls, their heads were. I like to pull their heads off and their arms and legs and.
Right.
Oh my gosh. So you're kind of a tomboy.
Yeah, definitely a tomboy. Love sports.
If you could be read like a book, what's your title?
I guess Confessions of a Human Being.
Oh, all right. I thought you were going to do your movie, but no. I was going to say that's why I figured maybe I knew the answer.
And the sequel, Confessions of a Menopausal Femme Fatale.
the follow up. There it is. Yeah. All right, Andy.
As a woman of many talents, what is the one talent that has escaped you, but you've always wanted to have?
The one talent that escaped me that I always wanted. I really wanted to have like a gospel voice. Like one of those church ladies,
right?
With the big breast that she opened up her mouth. She make chill bumps come out on you, and
it's almost operatic the way she's singing, but it's got soul and oomph.
Yeah.
No, yes,
great.
I like that. Let's see. Yeah, I got a couple. Oh, what's your number one bucket list item?
Number one bucket list item. I've never been on a cruise.
Oh.
And maybe I'd like to go on a cruise because right now planes are falling out of the sky.
Right.
So I really.
It's no longer the safest way to travel unless you're with Superman. So.
Or take a cross-country road trip with my husband to Sedona.
Oh, yep. Very nice. That's very beautiful out there. I used to live just north of it. Okay, Andy.
Yeah, it's your night to order pizza for the group. What are we getting?
You're getting a Buddy's Pizza Square. You're getting pineapple, onions, green peppers, mushrooms, and black olives.
Love it.
Yes.
And then for the meat eaters, barbecue chicken on a separate.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, now I'm hungry. All right, let's okay, I'm going to ask you this because we were just talking about traveling. What is the best way to travel?
Oh, light. Like I love Jamaica. I used to go there every single year.
Oh, nice.
So very light.
Very
Yeah.
easy to move around.
Yes.
All right, Andy, let's do one more.
Okay. Your food is bad at a restaurant. Do you say anything?
Yes.
Okay.
There was no hesitation right there. She's like, "Hell yeah." I'm saying, hello. Fix it. Yeah. Oh my gosh. All right, Satori, thank you so much for being with us. You are
Thank you for
absolutely
having me.
amazing.
Been
You are
fun.
so wonderful, so beautiful. Thank you very much. Satori Shakoor, go to satori.shakoor.com. You can see her show, Confessions of a Menopausal Femme Fatale. Go to Amazon Prime, Apple Plus, or Google Play, and check her out on YouTube on her website. Thank you so much, my lady. You are an
Thank you.
absolute blessing. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Peace out. Oh my gosh, dude! Seriously, we didn't even graze into
know.
what she has going on and what she's done.
With someone like that, we really, with like, a half an hour, 45 minutes, you really just get the cliff notes.
We just don't have enough time.
And it's really, again, we interview a lot of these great people, and I just feel so underaccomplished.
I know, yeah. I feel bad just, and like I wake up, I'm like, I'm not done. I'm not
yeah.
Yeah.
And then we talk to someone like Satori, and like, I haven't done enough.
Yeah.
Like I need to produce a movie before dinner.
And write 3 books and perform at 3 different stages. And I thought that was great when she was talking about doing the comedy because back in the day when you're doing, and it's still kind of true to this day because stand-up comedy is coming back in a big way.
Yeah.
And when you're out there working as a stand-up comedian, just from when I was doing it, and I was out on the Central Coast, and not a lot of comedy clubs. You had to perform wherever you could, but I went down to LA and tried to do what they do, and you are running all over town.
Yeah.
Going from club to club. You got a 6 o'clock. You got 5 minutes. At 6 o'clock on one side of town. Drive all the way across town, hopefully making it by the 7 o'clock show, so you can do your 5 minutes there. And then, I mean, it's absolutely insane. But the thing is, when you hit it,
Right.
and it is the most insane feeling in the world. It's so gratifying, and it's just, I don't know. I loved it. It was a lot of fun. Worked with some great improv troops as well. But that being said, it just means that the time of the show. Oh, wait a minute. Pause.
We got stuff to try here.
We got, you know what? I'm gonna get this rolling because, and I think I figured out how to loop it. Oh, no, I didn't. Never mind.
No, you didn't.
No, I'm not that smart. But we got chips.
All right. We're jumping into the loaded nachos first.
Oh no, do yours first, and then we'll
do the holiday stuffing ones. So now Trader Joe's will come out with holiday stuffing flavored popcorn every year.
Oh, really?
And when it comes out, I buy like 8 bags because I need to have it, right? And I saw this the other day. Oh man, it tastes like stuffing.
I was gonna say, you haven't tasted it yet.
No. We got ridges on this. I mean, so I don't know if you know this about me.
I'm learning more every day, Andrew.
But like stuffing for Thanksgiving.
Dude,
that's the one thing that I look forward to.
Yeah, that's my thing.
I could care less about the turkey, right? I could care less about whatever potato dish we're doing, right? I want stuffing.
Yeah. No, that's okay. So high five again. There we
Yeah.
go. High
Thanks.
five. Think.
These are incredible.
So just a perfect Thanksgiving turkey stuffing potato chip.
It tastes like Thanksgiving. It really does. And my cat is
And
on my.
these are on at what'd you say, Trader Joe's?
No, these were at Safeway.
Oh, okay. So
But
Safeway is a big chain on
popcorn,
the West Coast.
the holiday stuffing popcorns at Trader Joe's. So anyway, these are fantastic.
Well, there we go. All right. You can find them at Safeway. Holiday stuffing potato chips. There they are, signature brand.
So yummy. They're so good.
Okay. Yay, it's time. Because if anybody knows me,
Yeah, this is the first time in a while we've had the same chips together.
I know it's really cool. And now I am a huge nacho fan.
Okay.
I love nachos. So this is very exciting for me. And the cat is very excited as well.
Do you want
Hello,
nachos?
Shadow.
Do you want nachos?
Ooh, and opening the bag.
Oh, that is a nacho smell.
It is a nacho-y. Oh, nacho-y and kind of like a foot, but
A little bit.
Yeah.
It is like the nachos kind of exploded in the oven.
right,
Then you baked other stuff in the oven.
like fish.
It's a little light on flavor, actually.
Yeah, I was trying to grab a really seasoned chip, but it didn't.
Right.
Okay, so we got to do at least 3.
Right.
So I got a big one here.
Yeah. Kitty, get out of the stuffing chips. Oh, she's licking the bag.
Uh-oh. Yeah, Kitty!
That one was a little bit better.
Yeah, after the second one, you really get the nacho-y.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
It's hard to say nacho on this.
It's yeah.
It's just more like
It's like a is your cat eating all your food?
she was like head deep into the holiday stuffing ones.
Okay, I mean, I like the fact that they're on a wavy chip. I think all these flavored chips should be on wavy chips.
100%. Like the second I saw wavy loaded nacho chips, obviously I texted you a photo of them.
Yes.
But I get excited for the wavy chips because they do seem to capture more flavor. Now, you got the other flavor too? The cheesy buffalo dip ones?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. Did you try those already?
No. No, we will be trying those. Me and my wife will be trying those.
Okay, right.
And and she was actually gonna do it all with us right now, but she's not feeling that great. So okay. So the more I'm munching on them, I'm getting the sour cream.
Yeah,
sure.
I had to get a little bit deeper in the bag.
Tomato-y.
Yeah.
I mean, you get hints of everything, but I don't think it's the best blend. It's not horrible.
No, I would agree. I think they might have tried a little too hard on this one.
Yeah.
And I don't know what they were going for. Yeah.
I keep trying to eat more, so it's like, oh my gosh, there it is.
It was a little bit of a miss for me. All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go into the cheesy buffalo dip and let you know what you're in for.
Oh boy, here we go.
Now this isn't a wavy chip.
Okay, he's munching the first one. His eyes have gotten bigger.
Flavor.
Razzo flavor, Raggy?
Do a lot of flavor.
Uh-huh. What?
I mean,
does it taste like a buffalo wing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it tastes like you're dipping this in spicy ranch.
Mm-hmm.
Ma'am.
So,
Like, are you a buffalo guy? Do you like a good?
buffalo wings. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh yeah.
when you get wings, do you get like the regular like spicy buffalo sauce?
I usually get it because that's how you judge somebody who can make good wings.
Right. Yeah.
And I used to cook and stuff, so I've kind of prided myself on my wings, but
And then do you dip your wings in anything?
sometimes I dip them in ranch.
Okay. All right.
But I don't I'm not a blue cheese person.
Oh, my wife is a big blue cheese person.
My wife, dude, what is it with chicks and blue cheese?
I have no idea.
I mean, I don't know. And feta? Hello? Well, you're Greek, so you know.
Yeah, feta's like
Yeah, it's like Parmesan to Italians.
Dude, 800 times more flavor than the nacho chips here.
Oh yeah.
Like I would these are super good.
You know, it's also super good.
Mrs. Ace.
Well, that's true. And my wife's jalapeno cheddar bread, sourdough.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm snacking on that right now.
Although the real winner.
Okay. Quit rubbing it in. I don't have those out here.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, thanks. So now you have to mail me a bag.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's gonna happen.
No, it won't.
No, it won't. You'll be like, well, I did buy you one, but I ate it on the way home. So
right, there's no bag that is making it out of this house that is holiday stuffing flavored.
we are just, it's over. Go back to the room or wherever you come from. There, weird man that only lives for random questions of insanity. All right. Well, listen, we are about to wrap it up. We got a long weekend ahead of us all, and we appreciate y'all being a part of this. Thank you so much for being with us. Don't forget, we will not be on next week. Next week, we are taking the week off, and we will be back the following week with our new good friend. His name is Steve Linton. He's an author, he's a public speaker. Man's very, very inspiring. I'm going to leave it at that. He's got some very interesting things to talk about, channeling your thoughts and helping you think clearer and being a better person. It's very, very cool. Actually, my wife introduced me to him, and just very, very interesting gentleman. Okay. And the books that he's written are great. He's got a new book that he's releasing. So I said, hey man, let's talk about this. So very, very, very exciting. Steve Linton will be with us in 2 weeks. And we will definitely, hopefully, praying to God that we don't have any more technical issues with the new computer.
That was weird today.
That was very, very insane, and nerve-wracking and distressing. But it's over with. And again, thank you so much for Satori Shakoor being with us. Go to satorishakoor.com, SATORISHAK. Excuse me, OOR.com.
You're dying.
Well, I'm still getting over that dang cold.
Right.
And like all of a sudden my sinuses will just go nuts. So go check her out. And it's the movie is called Confessions of a Menopausal Femme Fatale. Google Play, Apple Plus, Amazon Prime. You'll find it there. Watch it with your significant other, husband or wife, whichever one it is, and enjoy and be good to each other. That's what it's all about. We will see you in 2 weeks, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for being with us, and we really appreciate you. Also, we'll be having more information on excuse me, Run to Stop It coming up, and yep, there it is right there. Go to runtostopit.com and you will see how to contribute. Make sure you put notes in for TRKS. We'll have a little more information on that on the next show in 2 weeks. Thanks again to all our friends, the Dead Campers, for the music they supply, our house band, which I heard they tore it up on their last show, did a great job. Very big turnout. Red Letter Awards coming up September 13th with our friend Carla Jackson at the Tucker Theater in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. There's all the information you can see right there. If you just go to redletterawards.com, you'll be able to find all the information and Carla Jackson and all the guest hosts. Colonel will be representing us down there. So if you go, make sure to say hey. He'll be wearing one of these old random t-shirts, Random Kristian Show t-shirts. And if you want one of those, email us at therandomkristianshow@gmail.com and we'll get you set up with one. For the most part, I mean, cheaper than most t-shirts you find out there nowadays. Let's see what else. The Advisor Facebook page. Speaking of the Colonel, so thank you very much for all your help and support. Mrs. A's famous salsa buena, as always, so delicious. Find it wherever you can. Go to mrsafamous.com and Creative Customs of KC, where we get our shirts from. All right.
Creative Coatings KC.
Creative Coatings KC. Yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I always mean when I say Creative Coatings of KC. Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I was talking about.
That's what you were saying. Right.
It is. It really is. And I'm just stalling because it's now time for the end of it's time for the end of the show. Thank you all so much for being a part of it. Like, follow, subscribe, tell a friend, tell a neighbor, tell somebody in the store or somebody you're getting gas from. Anyway, we'll see you in 2 weeks. Be good to each other. God bless you. Take care. Peace.